Overview and origins. The Industrial Revolution, occurring roughly between 1760 and 1840, marks a pivotal period in human history characterized by the transition from agrarian economies to industrialized and urban ones. Originating in Great Britain, this era witnessed a profound transformation in manufacturing processes, driven by innovations in machinery, energy use, and organizational techniques. Prior to this revolution, most people lived in rural areas, engaging in agriculture and handicrafts. However, a confluence of factors, including the agricultural revolution, advancements in technology, availability of capital, and political stability, created an environment ripe for industrial growth. The introduction of machines like the spinning jenny, water frame, and steam engine revolutionized textile production, setting the stage for widespread industrialization. Technological advancements. Central to the Industrial Revolution were significant technological advancements that enhanced productivity and efficiency. The development of the steam engine by James Watt in the late 18th century was particularly transformative, providing a new source of power that was not reliant on human or animal labor. This innovation extended to various industries, notably in transportation with the creation of steamships and locomotives, which revolutionized trade and mobility. The mechanization of the textile industry, through inventions like the spinning jenny, power loom, and cotton gin, dramatically increased output and reduced the cost of goods, fostering the growth of factory systems. Additionally, advancements in metallurgy, such as the Bessemer process, allowed for the mass production of steel, further fueling industrial growth. Socioeconomic impact. The socioeconomic impact of the Industrial Revolution was profound, leading to both positive and negative outcomes. On one hand, it spurred economic growth, increased productivity, and improved living standards for many. The rise of factories created numerous job opportunities, leading to urbanization as people migrated from rural areas to cities in search of work. On the other hand, the rapid industrialization also resulted in significant social challenges. Factory workers often faced long hours, low wages, and hazardous working conditions. Child labor was rampant, and the lack of labor regulations meant that workers had little protection. The stark contrast between the burgeoning middle class and the working poor highlighted the growing economic inequalities of the era. Urbanization and demographic changes. Urbanization was one of the most noticeable effects of the Industrial Revolution, as cities expanded rapidly to accommodate the influx of workers. Cities like Manchester and Birmingham in England transformed from small towns into bustling industrial centers. This urban growth was accompanied by significant demographic changes. The population of Britain, for instance, doubled between 1800 and 1850, fueled by higher birth rates and lower mortality rates due to improved living conditions and medical advancements. However, the rapid urbanization also brought challenges such as overcrowding, inadequate housing, and poor sanitation, which often led to the spread of diseases. The rise of industrial cities fundamentally altered the social fabric and physical landscape of nations involved in the Industrial Revolution. Changes in labor and society. The Industrial Revolution also brought about fundamental changes in labor and societal structures. The factory system replaced the domestic system of production, leading to a more regimented and disciplined workforce. The nature of work changed, with labor becoming more specialized and repetitive. This shift had profound implications for workers' lives and identities, as their roles became more defined by their positions within the industrial economy. The rise of industrial capitalism also led to the emergence of a new social class structure. The bourgeoisie, or industrial middle class, amassed wealth and influence, while the proletariat, or working class, experienced exploitation and precarious living conditions. These changes laid the groundwork for future social movements and labor reforms. Global impact and spread. While the Industrial Revolution began in Great Britain, its impact quickly spread to other parts of Europe and the world. Countries like Belgium, France, and Germany adopted industrial practices, leading to their own periods of rapid economic development. In the United States, industrialization accelerated in the early 19th century, especially in the Northeast, transforming the nation into a major industrial power by the end of the century. The spread of industrialization had global repercussions, influencing trade patterns, colonization, and the global balance of power. European nations, driven by the need for raw materials and markets for their goods, expanded their colonial empires, leading to increased global interconnectivity and the integration of a global economy. Intellectual and cultural changes. The Industrial Revolution also spurred significant intellectual and cultural changes. The period saw the rise of new economic theories, most notably capitalism as articulated by Adam Smith in The Wealth of Nations. The exploitation and social injustices observed during this era also gave rise to critical responses, including the development of socialism and communism, as proposed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels in the Communist Manifesto. Culturally, the Industrial Revolution inspired movements in literature and art, with Romanticism reacting against the industrial order by emphasizing nature, emotion, and individualism. Realism later emerged, focusing on depicting the everyday lives and struggles of ordinary people in the industrial age. These intellectual and cultural responses reflected and influenced the broader societal changes of the time. Long-term legacy and conclusion. The legacy of the Industrial Revolution is both far-reaching and complex. It fundamentally transformed economies, societies, and the environment, laying the foundation for the modern industrial world. The advancements in technology and production methods established during this period set the stage for continued innovation and economic growth. However, the era also highlighted significant challenges, including environmental degradation, labor exploitation, and social inequalities, many of which continue to resonate today. The Industrial Revolution reshaped human history, driving progress while also prompting ongoing debates about the costs and benefits of industrialization. Its dual legacy of remarkable advancement and profound challenges underscores the importance of addressing the consequences of industrial growth in the contemporary world.